Good morning, students. Today we will continue with the topic order Calobrials, and we will continue with the genus Calobrine. In the previous lecture, we had discussed the gametophytic generation of Calobrine, and today we are going to discuss the sporophytic generation of Calobrine. Let me just revise the previous lecture. We already know the systematic position of Calobrine, which is placed under order Calobrials, class Hepaticopsida, family Calobriaceae, and we had discussed that the genus Calobrine is a synonym for Haplometrium. The earliest taxonomist placed the two genera, Haplometrium and Calobrine, in the order Jungermannials, but Campbell and Jones placed Haplometrium together with Calobrine, Haplometrium anacroganus, and Calobrine being acroganus. Schuster in 1963 united these two genera under Haplometrium. Therefore, we can say Calobrine and Haplometrium are one and the same thing. The order Calobrials. We know that this order is a specific order and it exhibits a strange combination of primitive and advanced features. These features were discussed in the earlier lecture. Now, the order Calobrials, here the gametophytes are small, rhizomatous, and they lack drought resistance. The plant body is differentiated into a basal, branched, creeping, leafless plate like structure which is underground, and from the rhizome arise the erect green leafy axis or branches. The leaves may be isophilous or anisophilous, having no midrib. The total absence of rhizoids from the leafy axis and rhizome are the characters in which Calobrials differ from the Hepaticopsida, with the exception of tucacales. The order Calobrials are dimorphic and heterothallic. The sexual reproduction, the two male and female plants are born in the separate thallus. The developing sporophyte is surrounded and thus protected by a cylindrical green to yellow massive fleshy shoot called as calyptra. The capsule is exceptionally elongated and the order includes a single family, Calobriaceae. This is the external morphology which I have described. You can see the rhizome which is underground, and from the rhizome arise the erect branches. Leaves are isophilous and anisophilous, and they are without a midrib. Now, let us begin with the sporophytic generation of Calobrine. Just after fertilization, when the male and female gametes or the antheridia and archegonia, egg and the sperm fuses to form the zygote. Just after that, the venter wall cells start dividing extensively by periclinal divisions, resulting into a cylindrical, fleshy, green to yellowish green, massive calyptra, which is around 15 to 17 long around the developing sporophyte. The calyptra is smooth with the unfertilized archegonia, usually basal or nearly so. The calyptra is massive and it is also termed as the shoot calyptra. The sterile archegonia are elevated on the shoot calyptra. The total absence of perianth sheath, which is the protective sheet around the archegonia, is absent in this order, and this separates the order Callobriales from the Jungermanels. So the venter cells, they divide to form a protective sheet called as the shoot calyptra. Now the sporophyte, you can see here the elongated wall cells have each usually complete median annular longitudinally oriented brown band of thickening. Figure D and E. The capsule wall, inside the capsule wall, the sporogenous tissue is differentiated into spores and elaters. And the spores, they are 18 to 30 mu and elaters are 6 to 10 mu in diameter. Figure B and C. The spore to elater ratio is 3:1. There is no elatophore. Elaters are long, very slender and gradually taper towards the tip. Now the sporophyte of the callobram. Here you can see the figure A. This is the upper part of the female gametophyte bearing the sporophyte in terminal, and B is the LS capsule. So capsule, it is terminal in position and is surrounded by a massive calyptra when young. The mature sporophyte is differentiated into foot, seta and capsule, and the capsule wall is unistratus. Except at the tip. So the combination of unistratus capsule and a massive sporophyte in the order Callobriales is a specific feature, and so we can say that the Callobriales are a synthetic genus having features of special interest. The gametophyte is primitive and advanced. It is having both the features of primitive and advanced nature. And apart from it, Duckett et al., he studied the sperm morphology and found that the spermatozoids have special features such as accessory band of microtubules, which is common in the homosporous ferns. So you can see the Calubriales is so much advanced that it has a close affinity towards the living organisms, linking bryophytes to the tracheophytes. So this is all about Calubrium, and with this we bind up the order Calubriales of the division Bryophyta. Thank you so much.